Hey everyone, welcome back to Expo Lucha. I'm Denise Salcedo, and right now I am hanging out with the Juice Juventud Guerrera. How?
Exactly. The juicy one, the only one, the juicy one, the Mexico one. Look at this beautiful outfit that I have with the Mexico sign in the back. This is the original outfit that I wore in WWE, and I'm really excited to be here to see familiar faces like you, and to be sharing this great vibe about Lucha Libre.
You know, how cool is it that it's the first Expo Lucha here in the United States? Did you ever think that, that Lucha would finally get this, push here and become more popular in the United States?
I know that's an amazing step for Lucha Libre after 25 years of being doing this professionally, and being able to be one of the first guys to open the door for new generations and to see all of this overwhelming love about fans all over the world is fantastic. And like you said, this is the first time here in Las Vegas, and everybody, all the boys, I've been talking to them, and it's very surprising even for them.
How are you doing it? How are you partying here in Las Vegas? Any fun stuff? I know a lot of people, this is their first time in Las Vegas. I know a lot of people have told me that, but how's your experience been?
It's been great. It's been great. Actually, the first night I went out, and I went to a couple clubs. But actually, last night I went to this club, which is called it's in Paris, the Hotel Paris.
Okay.
Is where the Eiffel Tower is right.
Oh yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
It's a really badass club, and I was hanging out with Chris Masters, some of the wrestlers, and I was having a good time.
That's good. That's what you do it. You come here, you hang out with the fans, and then afterwards you go and party, right?
Exactly. That's the way it has to be, and more in Las Vegas, So the first night we went out with Tuco, with my girlfriend, and Taya, we know each other for a long time, and so it's been fun.
That's awesome. Now, switching gears, now you recently returned to AAA. Can you tell us a little bit about what inspired that decision to come back?
Well, I think a little bit of everything. I think the exposure about Lucha Libre and being one of the first guys, original ones from AAA. To this day, is still able to perform for them and to make this new group called MAD. And this group started in Monterrey with me. The idea was original from Conan and myself. We put it together. We designed the MAD. We designed the name, and it has a real good reception. And from there, AAA called us, and we were like, okay. So I think it's working really well now. So.
That's
it's good.
Really cool. So now for you, what's the difference in, wrestling in Mexico and then wrestling here in the United States?
Well, first of all, Mexico most of the time is 2 to 3 falls, which is that's kind of like kind of tricky, and they don't use tag. They don't use the tag to come into the ring, and it's like there's no rules. There's more like more about the glam, about the caps, the mask, and the atmosphere in the arena, but. It's very different in a way, but at the same time, it's still being Lucha Libre, it's still wrestling,
What about the fans? What about the audience in terms of how they react to you when you're in the ring?
To be honest, I feel more like, I don't know, for some reason, I feel like more welcome here in the United States than in Mexico. Because I kind of like make my whole career here, so and like 2 generations they used to saw me in WWE, and before that in ECW and WCW, and it's like basically I make my career here in the U.S., and from there, Mexico too. But I think my major step were here in the U.S. So when I'm here, it's like I feel like great.
That's super cool. Now, another thing that I wanted to ask you, your career rival has been Rey Mysterio. What has it been like working with him and then knowing that when you guys two go at it, it's still hot?
I know, it's even excited for us. I would like to have a single match against with him. We've been working on that, and we have a little match after like 15 years of not to be able to compete with each other in the ring. We were in the UK for a really good tournament, but that was just a very short match, and we really wanted to make it something very better and special for the future or for the next shows.
That's awesome. I know you guys can do it because when you two go at it, it's how can you not love that?
Yeah, I know. We love the business. We love to be we love to be still able to perform, and that's what it's pushing us to be like, oh, come on, we got to do this, and maybe we can make something new, something different. But yeah, that's cool.
Awesome. Well, that's cool. Thank you so much for hanging out with us and talking to us for like, a minute or two. But I really like that. I really like having coming out here and talking to you and talking to all these legends here at Expo Lucha, which is the super cool part. So I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let you continue having fun here at Expo Lucha and talking to all the fans and everybody else. So thank you so much. The Juice Juventud Guerrera.
The juicy one, baby, because when the juice says so, the juice makes so.
Juice. Awesome. Thank you so much.